make your body vibrate in different ways. Pause. Relationship, pause. Like, rekindled the flame, pause. Pound, my man. Stephanie's my Filipino sister. You know what I mean?
You know one Filipino, you know them all.
You know them all. I personally am never a fan of paying someone to do something they don't want to do. I'm not going to take your money because I just don't want to do this thing for you. Like, and especially with music, I feel like in order to unlock great music and unlock greatness, you really want to just work with people that want to work with you. Unless all parties involved are 110% inspired. And if someone's in the room that's just there to get paid, then it's really hard to tap into that greatness. So it's not organic. So I would tread lightly. I wouldn't like completely shut it down, but you know, just be kind of mindful of that. Yeah. Before you do that, and please take no offense, please. But I don't sell beats.
I feel you. I feel you.
I don't sell beats.
I feel you.
Yeah. This is what you do, and you have my blessing.
Yeah.
Use it.
Use it?
Yeah.
Right.
Spit on the shit and put it out.
I ain't even gotta play it. I appreciate it.
Rap on that shit and put it out. That's it. Yeah, that's it. You don't need to buy. I'm not gonna take your money, bro. Like if I work with someone, it's like we're going all the way, like hard. Pause. That's why I pre-paused it. That's why I'm so like aggressive with you guys about like interacting on social media, because then you really get to see what people react to and what they don't. So like the fact that you have 4 different tracks out, you could see which ones are getting the best responses, and then you could like, you know, commit to that thing, you know what I mean? Example would be, you set a budget, so you say, okay, I want to spend $100 in Instagram ads or Facebook ads. So out of that $100, you get to choose how long you want the ads to run. So let's say I want 7 days. So $100 over 7 days, targeting, and then you use keywords, targeting. Let's say if you wanted to target producers, right? So then the keywords that I would enter would be, you know, machine, Ableton, Pro Tools, beat making, beat tutorial, you know, fucking Metro Boomin, Mike Will, you know what I'm saying? And then after you do the hashtags, then you choose the location. So then you can do Houston, 20-mile radius, or you can do Germany, you can do United States of America, you can do Australia, you know, you can do all of the above. And then you choose the age range, 13 to 45, 13 to 20, you know, 18 to 35. And then you pick male or female. People who are really studying this shit, guys, there's books on this stuff. And it's all free information. So, you know, if you really know how to hack into Facebook, Instagram ads, Twitter ads are pretty whack, so I would stay away from Twitter ads, but Instagram ads, Facebook ads, if you really hack into that world and figure out how to really play smart with it, if you have good music and good content, you can really reach, you know, you can get your demographic. The placement thing, huge, it's a huge deal. It's like the #1 thing that we talk about and that we aspire, you know, to accomplish. It's funny because I was with Symbolic One yesterday in Dallas, and we were talking about, you know, our placements and how far we've come and how, you know, how long it actually took to get to the point where you're like, you have that momentum to get placements. And the advice that I always give to people in terms of like getting song placements on big records, I always say relationships, right? And so if we want to dig a little bit deeper into the relationship conversation, it's really honestly relationships with your peers. You know, back in 2007, 2006, you know, on a grind, like eating shit, like not really getting that many placements, grinding, just like you guys are right now. Soundwave, K-Dot's, you know, producer, 2006, 2007. This was before Section 80, I believe, right? When did Section 80 drop? 9. This was, Kendrick hasn't even made Section 80 yet. So Soundwave, his producer, is just a kid in LA trying to figure it out. DJ Dahi, just a kid in LA figuring it out. You know, I was in my mom's basement. Like, we were all on the grind, right? And so as the years kind of went by before all of us blew up, we got to know each other. All of us fucking worked our ass off and then eventually became peers, but we've really honestly been peers since the beginning. It's that now we meet back in 2011, we have mutual respect for each other, we witness each other's grind, and then fast forward, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 years later, we're still peers, but then our careers are now a little bit further and now we're collaborating with each other. So that's why nowadays you're seeing a lot of like collaborations, right? With the production credits, like X, that's me and Soundwave, you know, like God's Plan, Cardo, Boy Wonder, you know what I mean? You and the Six, me, Boy Wonder, 40, you know, The Morning, me, Travis Scott, Jeff Basker, Mike Dean, right? So it's a lot of collaborations, but we're all working with each other because we have the mutual respect for each other. But it took a long time for us to build that respect for each other to that point. Like, Boy Wonder was a fan of mine because of the work I did with Little Brother in 2006. And Fonte from Little Brother is Drake's favorite rapper, which a lot of people don't know. So because of that, Boy Wonder is familiar with my catalog. The shit he was doing is crazy. I'm a fan of his. All of a sudden we DM each other on Twitter, like, yo, I'm a fan. Yo, me too, let's work. The point I'm trying to get at is cream rises to the top, and the smartest thing that every single person in this room could do is link up with your peers and just stay in touch with your peers and just fucking work your ass off. Because there's 20 people in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you guys is gonna go, at least. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who, I don't know when, I don't know what, but the smartest thing that each one of you guys can do right now is to just build with your peers, build with the people that are on the grind too, and then just be patient and just work. Guys, listen, my leverage, like, did not happen overnight. Like, my early shit definitely got fucked over, for sure. Like, not fucked over like terrible, but like, you know, damn, really? Like, that's all I get? Like, that kind of shit. I have an amazing attorney now who, again, goes back to what I was saying earlier. I met him at South by Southwest here in Texas in 2009, but I've known him for years. And that was just, another example of just a guy I knew and we kept in touch. First thing that came to mind was licensing. There's this website called Jingle Punks. It's a really great website, and it allows for you to, I think it's free to join, but basically they're a company that collects music from producers and then pitches them out to license to like MTV and like different television shows and all that stuff. So you guys heard of Cthulhu? Raise your hand. Oh shit, I'm about to put y'all out real quick.
Real quick.
Write this shit down, and if you don't, you're asked out. Punchline for the book was the idea that everything that we experience is based on storytelling. So we're either telling a story or consuming a story. So obviously we all love movies. You know, there's certain emotions that we connect with as human beings. And they can be emotions that make us really angry or emotions that make us really inspired and empowered. And so it's those really deep emotions that really touch people. And so when we, you know, connect that to the whole storytelling idea, you know, I think the storytelling should happen in the most honest way possible. So, you know, we'll take you, for instance, Emily, like the way you would tell your story to me would be letting your followers know all about yourself, like who you are, what your interests are. So a good rule of thumb for social media storytelling is being 100% authentic with who you are, engaging with people, you know, like some kind of like call and response. Like, hey, I hate that we're doing cats, but hey, like picture of a cat and then be like, yeah, this is my cat, she's 4 years old. I adopted her. What kind of cat do you guys have? Like, or something like, what? Her name is Betty. You know, just something to like get people to react and like, yeah, and comment and like answer you in some way. Like every post should be a call and response of some sort. Absolutely. And then every single person that responds, you should respond to. 100%, because they'll remember it. Like, oh, I love Emily. She responds to all my cat posts. To me, Houston is like one of the meccas of hip hop and just soul music in general. So give yourselves a round of applause. One more time. You know, hopefully you guys fuck with Pass the Aux. Is this cool? Yeah? All right, cool.